Hey everybody, how are you? It's Thursday night at like 8:45. I'm gonna make some banana nut bread. I double the recipe when I make it, so I'll go ahead and give you the ingredients for the single recipe, and but everything I have is doubled. All right, the original recipe wants 2 to 3 medium bananas. I use twice that much. A third a cup of butter. You can use salt, unsalted, but it has to be melted. Teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, 3/4 of a cup of sugar. This is where I do it differently. It calls for 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. But since I'm doubling my recipe, I use 1 cup of white and a half a cup of brown sugar. I like the brown sugar in it. It just gives it a better taste. It calls for 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1.5 cups of flour. The oven goes at 350. I always do mine about 20 degrees less because my stove is older and it just doesn't heat evenly. So I just drop mine down a little bit, but it calls for 350 degrees. You butter a 4x8 loaf pan. I don't know, I never do a single recipe. So anyhow, let's get on with this. I've already got all my ingredients laid out here. I've already mushed the bananas. That's where you start. So you take the bananas and you put the butter in. So I'm going to dump all this mess in here. Okay, that's one less dish. And you mix it up. I don't mush my bananas a lot because I like the flavor of the bananas in it. Okay, so that's all the more I do it. When I did my bananas, I kind of chopped them up. I didn't smash them. So after you mix the butter in, then you mix in the baking soda, which I have right here, and the salt, which I have right here. Oops, a little more baking soda in the bottom of the dish. Okay, so that's baking soda, salt. I have to follow my recipe because I do so many things. I can't remember all of them. Okay, and then you do this. Mix it up real quick. Because again, I'm not going to smush these bananas till they're like mush, you know? All right, then you stir in the sugar, the beaten egg, and vanilla extract. So I've got the sugar right here. Both sugars. There you go. There's another bowl. I didn't beat the eggs. I guess I probably should get a fork and do that. I don't normally ever do it the way the recipe tells me to do it. But since I'm showing you guys, so I'll beat these. I got 2 eggs because I doubled the recipe. Okay. Beaten eggs. And let's see. Oh, and the vanilla. Here's the vanilla. I have a little lid. Oh, I put the vanilla over here without putting a lid on it. I was like, what in the world I got a lid for? So let's do that. Let me get a paper towel here. Because even though I'm cooking, I like to keep it clean. Alrighty, the oven's ready. Alright, let's get this all mixed up. Okay, and then I'm going to transfer it to the bowl with the flour because I need a bigger bowl. So that's all mixed in. Let's put it in here. I know it looks like a lot. I've got a 13 by 9 pan. Hopefully this will all fit. If not, I've got little muffin. Sometimes I have these little loaf things, teeny tiny, like 1 serving. There's like 9 or 12 of them on the thing. And I'll make it that way too. So This is so easy to make. And I make it a lot because I eat a lot of bananas. These are the ones that I got. They get too ripe and I can't eat them. They're too mushy. I just bought a new bunch. And this is the way I like them. It's a little on the green, not green tasting, but a little firm. I don't like them mushy. But I eat a lot of bananas. Sorry, I gotta turn this up a minute, guys. You probably won't hear me. I think that's it for that. It doesn't take any time at all. It's just preparing, getting all the ingredients together. And then there's one last thing I've got to add yet. So I need to grab a big spoon. I'm right here. I need to fold in the walnuts. You can use as many walnuts as you want. Some people prefer no walnuts. Well, you know what? I like walnuts. So I'm putting them in there. And I don't like to chop them up real small either, because then they get, I don't know. Anyhow, I took like 2.5 handfuls. That's it. I don't measure those because I don't. And I'm just going to mix them in a little bit. Really good tonight. Okay, and let's unplug this bad boy. Put it over here to clean it off. And grab our pan. And I'm using this pan. I picked these up at Walmart on clearance. So it's got a built-in lid for it. Well, not built-in, but you know what I mean. These pans are pretty. They're not like the real cheap ones. I got 2 of them with lids for $2 on clearance. And I'll reuse it because it's just that sturdy. And you know how some aluminum pans have all them little rinks and crinks in them? This one doesn't. So, anyhow, I buttered it. That's what it says to do. Now let's see if this pan is going to hold it. I think it will. Oh, yeah. This is going to be so good. I love a warm piece of banana nut bread and, of course, a cup of coffee. First thing in the morning. Well, not first thing, but, my first meal. I love that. Hubby, he'll eat the banana nut bread every time he sees it because he loves it so much. But there's really nothing to make in it, You just have to get off your duffus. And I have to make myself sometimes, too. And get it done. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. You put it in the oven. And let's see how long it says. It says for 50 minutes to an hour. Or until, a toothpick comes out in the middle. So I'm going to sit this in here. And that's it. It's that easy. I'm gonna make some brownies tonight too, but I'm not gonna bore you with watching me do that. And maybe I'll do a little bit more cooking. Everybody seems to like those videos a lot, I do simple things. I make my own sausage gravy. Oh, I love my own cooking. That's the problem, I think. I shit on a shingle. I made spaghetti tonight. Cut up the garlic and the onions and the mushrooms and blah blah blah. Did all that. I don't like to buy frozen, already prepared stuff. I just don't think it's all that. Let me put this up a little bit so you're not looking at my chin. I don't think it's all that good for you. My fridge is packed. It's got, fresh veggies and, but there isn't a whole lot in my house that you're going to eat that I don't cook. I make my own barbecue sauce, do my own beef jerky. I got a new recipe for some rolls that I want to try. And I don't know what else. Maybe I'll make a Coca-Cola cake one day. If there's anything you guys want to see me make, let me know, because I love my kitchen. My kitchen, as you cannot tell, is fully stocked with everything that I need. I'll show you my mess. This is my main place where I keep a lot of my stuff. But yeah, I have a fully stocked kitchen because that's my thing in life. I just love to cook. So let me fix this. Ouch, my cooling rack. So yeah, I've got every spice you could probably possibly want. Every kind of measuring cup, every kind of baking pan. If you saw the baking stuff I have. Charlie, let go of that. He's pulling on a lamp cord that I sat over there. So, yeah, if that's what you guys want to see, let me know. You know, I love to cook. That's just my thing in life. So, you never know. I might fall on my head one day and get a little ma and pa restaurant or something. But for now, I enjoy doing it for my family, for my husband. But yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here, go spend some time with hubby because I sat down and ate with him and says, oh, date night, so you're going in the living room to watch TV. And I said, no, I'm going to go make some banana nut bread. Oh, so he was willing to let go of my company, you know, for that. So that's what I'm doing. So looking around to see what I'm going to do next. After this is done, I'm probably going to make some brownies, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, Charlie, what are you doing? These cats light up at night. Anyhow, guys, have a wonderful night. I hope you did something for you. If not, it's still not too late. Do it before you go to bed. Every day, make a point to do something for you or something that makes you happy. Like this, being in my kitchen and cooking, it makes me happy. You know, I could have just as easily sat down, put my feet up, watched TV, and said, you know, hell with it, I'm done for the day. But no, it's not me. So, maybe I'll make hubby some biscuits and gravy for breakfast in the morning. We'll see, you know, how the morning goes. Charlie! Boy, he's being a little devil tonight. I'm a little tired myself. I was out, worked in here, and then I was out cleaning the lanai because it's getting close to the time where I go out at night and watch TV out there. Even if I have to take my little heating blanket that my son got me. So I could spend time out there. I like to go out there in the evening and watch TV. Put my feet up, you know, take my blanket that I'm making out there. And so yeah, so I did that today, so I'm tired, and of course went to the store and got some really good buys at the store, guys. If I'd have had to pay full price for everything, I figured it out, it would have been I think it was like $227, but I bought a lot of buy one get ones, and I got some really good meats on sale. That's mainly what I went for, was to start restocking the freezer, because I like to circulate it, you know, and get all the old out. And so yeah, I got some really good sales on meat. So my bill after all the sales and the buy one get ones was like $131. And tomorrow I may or may not go get the crab legs. I probably will, because I'll be stupid if I don't. I'll be pissed off at myself if I don't, because it's like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday sale. So and I want to go get my glasses adjusted. They're just a little too tight right here. They just need to be out a little looser. They get to hurting back here. So now I forgot where I was going with all this shit. Anyhow, oh, I know where I was. Duh. I'm blaming it on old age. That's what I'm blaming it on. So yeah, I may end up going back over there to Winn-Dixie. I got some of their ground beef there. Since Aldi's bought them, their products are getting a better quality. For years, I wouldn't buy meat anywhere but Winn-Dixie, ever. And then the quality started going down and down and down in their meats, you know, and so I quit buying their meat. You know, I'd go to the butcher shop, go to Publix, and some of it I'd get at Aldi's, like their chicken and things like that. However, since they merged or Aldi's bought them, whatever happened, the quality has come back up. So I got a huge roast today. It would have been like a $38 roast, but because of the sale, I got it for $16. It's massive. And I don't usually buy roast because they're so expensive, you know. I'm like, eh. So, yeah, I got that. I got a couple more slabs of ribs, ground beef, and then, you know, some cabinet stuff. But the only reason I got some of that stuff is because it was buy one, get one, or it was on a good sale, like my popcorn. I got it for $2 for 6, you know, the microwave bags. And I got some more bagels on sale, so they went in the freezer. So the big freezer in the garage, the freezer in here is full, the cabinet's full. My family doesn't have to worry about anything, just buying milk and bread. So at least I know they're going to eat, you know. I think that was one thing my first husband taught me. When we first got together, it was just, you know, it was just me and Sam, and then we got together and started living together. And so we went grocery shopping together for the first time. And of course, you know, just being me and Sam, you know, there was just not a whole lot I had to buy every week. That shopping cart kept getting fuller and fuller. Now, mind you, this is 45 years ago or so, 46. We get to the cash register. I'm scared to death. Here's a whole shopping cart heaping full of food. And I come to like $100. Of course, back then, that was a lot of money for groceries. And I panicked. And he looked at me and he says, look, if we're going to be in a relationship, there's one thing you're going to find out. Before anything else happens, our family is going to eat. They're going to stay healthy. They're going to eat. Yeah. So... And, you know, that was one good thing that, you know, I learned from him. And so I don't skimp when it comes to taking care of my family and the food they eat. And it's important to me. You know, even though I can't eat a lot, I'm okay with that. I just enjoy seeing them eat and have a good meal. And hubby's doing really good. He's starting to drop some weight because I'm monitoring what he's eating now because he's home all day. So, I'd like to see, you know, him drop about 30, 40 pounds, maybe 35, 40. Because, you know, it's like it hit him in the head today. He's like, oh my God, babe, I'm not in my 40s anymore. Because he kept saying about how it feels good. He gets up makes himself get up from his work desk about every hour and go outside and walk around. And how good that feels. And he said, well, I realized I'm not 40 anymore. He says, wait a minute. He says, not 50. He says, I'm going towards 60. I just looked at him and I said, yeah, you are. You are. Because he's 10 years younger than I am. So, yeah, that was kind of cute. So he's getting a little more mindful of his health, hopefully. I could keep him on that track, you know, because... yeah, just because. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I wish you all a beautiful evening. I hope you got to spend time with your family, good friends, the people you care about, people who care about you. Sorry, I got a dry throat standing here over this stove. Always make sure you take care of you, because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of the ones you love. And, living proof, came back from the dead. It's been almost 14 years ago. They told me I had 6 months or less and there was nothing they could do. Well, no, I'm here to tell you I'm living proof. Been through a lot to get here, but you know what? I don't know how long it'll last, but as long as it does, I'm taking advantage of it. So I'm going to take care of me so I can enjoy everything else around me. All right, y'all. I love you. I'll be back in the morning probably while I'm making hubby his breakfast to get his day started because he still has to work tomorrow. And then hopefully the weekend we're headed to the water. I'm so excited. All right, guys. When I get this done, I think I'm going to head back out to the RV and do some more wallpapering. And I'll be back. Thank you. And I'll talk to you soon, guys. Push my buttons. You all are wonderful. Thanks to my new subscribers. I have some. Just hang in there with me. I'm all over the place, guys. You know, this is who I am. And that's it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Good night.